Hello, welcome in everybody. How are you? Happy Friday, guys. It's Friday, it's the weekend. How is everybody? Hello, Nikki, Wolfie, Izarl, and Tori. Hello. And Oni. Hello. Welcome, welcome in, guys. How's the day? How's everyone doing? You're so glad it's Friday. I am too. Let's see. Got the Zane quest to continue. Oh, that's the firmware. Okay. And then I've just got a bunch of stuff, really. Like, how do you go to up here? Crazy. Alright. Let's do the Zane one really quick. Is he here? After her? Or Zane? Oh, here you are.
Wow, you look worse than my ex-husband.
Oh. I thought that was
Good to
Zane.
see you. It's chaos in the
It says 3 meters. Like, he's supposed to be, like, right here. Moxie? No, not you. What the fuck is Zane?
Don't go too far.
No? Zane! Push button? No open? Alright, what? What? Okay, that's
Zane's
not
been
Zane.
cooking up some aftermarket mods for your guns. Check in with him.
Got a little development
It's
on
almost the
old
anniversary of
weapon
your
design
eviction
front I
day, it's
think
true.
you'll enjoy.
Hello, how was your
Scoot
week? It was
yourself right along to one of my
alright.
brand new
How was
upgrade
yours?
machines, and I'll give you a rundown of the firmware transfer system.
Give you a rundown of the firmware transfer system. Where the fuck is that? Alright, same. Yeah. Where are you trying to take me? Huh. Did you not just take me out of here? So confused sometimes by this little dude. Yeah, where are you trying to take me? In the ground? Alright, screw you. Where's this machine? Let's just go over here. Just give me a clear direction to travel in. Is that so hard?
Always nice to
I don't know
see
what these
someone who can
machines are.
follow basic instructions and isn't a complete gobshite idiot.
Wow.
Let's do this proper, like. Welcome to the firmware transfer interface, where the truly discerning weaponry connoisseur can up their game for the right price. I've made the process so simple, even a psycho could do it. Just open the interface. See, these minted manufacturers are preventing you from using what's yours as you see fit. Flint's Firearms believes in the right to warfare. With my machines, you can rip the firmware from any of your gear and install it into any other gear of the same type. Presto, bleeding, changeo. Choose the gear you want to get the firmware from. Choose the gear of the same type you want to put the firmware in. And pay the piper. I know it's pricey, but trust me, it's worth it. And I'm the only one who can do it for you. But better me making the money than the megacorps, no?
Ooh, can I take...
Oh, and the process is a wee bit
this one?
buggy, so just be aware
put
that ripping
on.
the firmware out will obliterate the original piece. And that's all there is to it. No refunds.
this
Best
what
of
I
luck
have?
out there.
Right. So that becomes this one? Right, okay. Yes. Okay, that's fine. Now, wait. So then I have a second one that has that. The goo. So can I also put that on this one for to have it be 2? Oh, it has to be the same thing. Wait, what is no? Wait, how do I un? Wait, how come I can't put it on?
I know what you're thinking
Get a
about.
2. That's a bummer. Or does it, oh, it has to be the same thing, the same type. Oh, it has to be the same type. I see. But if I do... Is it the same thing? Like, does it stack for how many things I have on? Like, how many things I have equipped with this thing on? Fuck it. Fuck it, we ball, right? What should I have? Transfer. I like how inspect does nothing. Gets any firmware replaced. No, I know, but that's what I was thinking. Like, can you do like 2? But I suppose not. I suppose not. So that's all I have? I have nothing else? Dang. So now, sets appeal. So now do I have 2? Do I have 2 little ticky ticks? Ha-ha. Ha-ha. Ha-ha! Chat, she's gaming? She's gaming? Okay. Yeah.
I'll speak when I want you to.
I noticed that right
What
after
are
I
you
closed
whispering
my
to them, Levine?
weapon
Saying
window.
This is my fault. The security of this city is a shared responsibility. I will not stand by while the blame is laid solely on the Carcadian technologists.
Leaders, please mind your voices. This matter is not for public. Leader Yorick, not a single one of your alarms sounded during this ripper raid. The shortcomings of your
Shawarma! Oh
work
my
have
gosh, that
endangered
sounds
our
so
fragile
good.
coalition.
Levine is correct. We must strengthen our position, not weaken it with bickering. Once the Order learns of our anemic defenses, they are certain to seek retribution for our disloyalty.
Bickering? This alliance hangs by a thread. But fine. Leaders, let us discuss
can't
this
use
matter
this.
in private.
Oh, should I say? I should save this for Azarl, I guess. Well, it's 45. I think he's higher than that now, but I'll still save it. Damage from Fell Frost, Horcleve, Fulminating Fist.
Well, the proverbial
are
cat is out of the
converted to
bag.
incendiary.
So much for discretion.
Shout.
You drive a hard bargain.
That doesn't even sound cool. Oh, you are still here. I thought you were eating. That's why I was like, oh, I'll just save it in case. No, I have it. I was gonna sell it because it's a different class, and then I was like, oh wait, no, it's mine. It's mine. I own it. It is mine. I mean, I only have 3 million money,
Don't
so you know.
Unless you want the gag again.
Is this a sniper? No, no, no. I don't want a sniper. I need to start getting rid of some stuff though, so let's drop level. I need to put some stuff in storage, I think is what it is. Yeah, I think that's what it is. 43, 43, 43.
All the fans gonna love this. Or hate it.
Let's get rid of these 43s.
The smell of this thing.
What
Where are you
are we?
keeping it?
I think we're at 47. I think we're 47. So let's keep 44s and up. So let's keep 3 levels. Alright, now,
see me
where's
again.
the
Pleasure, bro.
storage here? That's not storage, is it? No, it's the vault. It's the lock? Yeah, no, that's the bulletin board. Where's the storage here? That's the chest. Is there not a storage here? That's crazy. Oh, you can't see it.
We must get our guns back.
Here
I
it
have a plan.
is. It's the pig. It's the pig. Oh, I can almost use these. I can almost use these level 50s. First impression assault rifle. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Alright. I'll put that away first. I didn't mean to click it twice, but that's fine. What was that? I think it was that one anyway. Okay, whatever. That one. Okay. Did I get rid of anything I'm using? I don't think so. What am I missing to
Go
be
ahead.
equipped with everything?
Beg for
These 3. Or 4. I can count. These 4 I meant to say. Interesting. Interesting. If I could get another one like this in higher level, that'd be cool. What is this shit? Is this for beating the game? Is this the shit that you took away from me? I know how to do specialization. Shush. 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 No. Interesting. Where's the head that they took away from me? I'm still so confused about that. Really? That one doesn't have any movement to it? Oh, up there on the shoulder pads, that's it? I hate when they end up being disappointing. I want this one though. This looks cool. Oh, the color that it makes hers is kind of cool. That one I looked at. That one I looked at. What's this one? Ew, why? Why? Some of them I just don't understand the choices. That's kind of cool. Oh, I have to. I don't even have that yet. It was never actually real. Oh, this? Not a fan. I'm not a fan of animal print anyway, just as a personal preference. No judgment, just personal preference. So, what makes my chest piece glow too? I mean, that's kind of cool, but like, oh, do my eyes glow too? Oh, that one's kind of dope. I think I like that one. I think I like that one. Let's keep looking, but I think I like that one. I think I'm already decided that I like that one. Look at her little frosted tips. I like that their eyes glow on this one. Do they glow on all of them? No. Clearly not. This one they do. What's the augured reality? Is that this one? Oh, that is this one. But you wear it a lot. Which one were you wearing? Oh, that one's kind of cute. Very 90s. I had this one for a long time. Whoa. Very straightforward. Checkers. This one's kind of cool with the that's actually like shimmery gold. That one's kind of dope. It's on the shoulder pads too. That one's kind of cool. That one's kind of cool. The sun pattern and the horizontal lines. The sun pattern and the horizontal lines. Oh, this one. There it is. There it is. Yeah. I wasn't far enough down. Hi, Wolfie. Fish. I kind of like this one, like, in a weird way. It's just, like, really catchy. Alright, go back. Don't have any others yet. Still. I can't believe they took that away from me. I really liked the other one. Paint job. Now that's pawn racing. Oh, cute. Cute! This one's so bubblegum pop, I love it. What moves? I don't think I noticed that before. Oh, I love this one. Is this not the one I have equipped? What did I have equipped? What lame ass skin did I have? This one? Was that what I had equipped? Embarrassing. Green. Oh, this is kind of shimmery. I had a weird day. I didn't feel like Friday because the kiddo had a teacher work day. Oh, so she was home. Interesting. Cute. Whoa. Very 90s. Love it. Love it. Love it. They went to a movie? Is there even anything good out right now? Right. Let's continue. Why are you doing this to me? I'm not trying to track you. Knock it off. Knock it off. I don't know who this bitch thinks she is. Where's the closest? Ooh, I still have a vault over here to do as well.
My attention.
Disappointed by the ending of this game? Well, Randy Pitchford said if you're not happy, you can get a refund from Steam. Doesn't matter that I've put 90 hours into it. Alright, where am I going? Over where? Excuse me. I'm walking here. I'm walking.
A momentary lapse in the attack.
Touch that berry. Scream for
Oh,
me.
I forgot our shield is all thorny. Guys, I forgot our shield's thorny. Do not sell junk or you might miss your freebie. Oh yes, that's right. No, I remember you said that. Thank you for the reminder. Thank you for the reminder. Let's kill.
I'm here to discipline and give rewards.
I don't like that. Who is making alarm noises?
Maurice narrows his eyes to see a fellow hunter. Be welcome to his shifting wares. Once purchased, Maurice's inventory will shed its
I see. Stop.
modifiers to display new, fresh frills on the same items as before.
Is
But
this
a snarl of caution. This cowardly machine flees to a new location after a short time. So feast on Maurice's bounty while it is red and dripping. And of course, the first taste is always free. But then, the hunger.
What?
Swifter, stronger.
Okay, so we've got... Oh, the waterfall? Oh, I really liked the waterfall. Okay, so we've got the waterfall. Oh, and then we've got an assault rifle, which is what I really wanted. Okay. So 645. So 645 times 3. 81% accuracy. 83, 79. This one does cryo. Okay, hold on. Jacob's license, critical hits will ricochet. Okay, that's good. This one has a third thing on it. So I think this one's probably the better one. Yeah, this one's the better one. It's got cryo. It's got the third. Well, gun charges before full auto. I don't actually like that. That sucks. Okay. Or we have the waterfall, which was really cool. That's the place exploding 3 times. Grenade bounces place exploding 3 times. Whoa. Cryo puddle. Okay, where's this one? Oh, that's all that one does? See, the cryo puddle is better. Okay. Spring payload bounces in place. That's a place. Divider flight spawns a second grenade while mid-flight. Each grenade spawns a singularity, but this doesn't do any elemental damage. Okay. So I think I want to take... Oh, shit. Okay. I think I'm going to take this one, because even though this one has the third modification on it, it's the Ripper magazine, which means that you have to charge it, which I don't like doing. I don't like those guns. So I think I'm gonna get this one. Because it does the most damage. Yeah, I'm getting this one.
Now it's time to put all that gear and your skills to the test. Moxie's got yet another side business she wants to show you. Go chat with her.
I was just there. Get out. I was just there. Oh, it does less damage. But let's fuck
Your
around.
body
Let's
is
see.
mine.
Shut up, shield. Oh yeah, let's also do specializations. Okay. Vault Hunter gains max health. 5 points? Oh, 1 or 5. Whoo! I was like, you are joking. Gun damage, reload speed, and accuracy. Oh, I love reload speed. Movement speed. I think I'm gonna go with this. Hold on, can I do this? Yeah. Oh no. Undo. Okay, do this. 5 there. Okay, now I have 2 left. Okay. And then let's do 2 to gun damage. Nice. Ooh. Wait, can you just do 1? Oh, you only can... Okay, cool. Guns automatically reloaded in the vault. Yes, I like that. Oh, that's my passive? Oh, this one! Oh my gosh, remember how I was talking about your song? I'm sorry, what happened? Don't go chasing waterfalls, stick to the weapons and the shields you're used to. Well, it's because you didn't sing it right, because it's clearly Jason Waterfalls, so, you know. If you think of your shield sometimes, no, I can't, because if I do that, she'll think that I'm giving her attention. Like, that just can't happen. Okay, now, it requires 10 points in Survivor and 10 points in Brute. Holy schmarks. Okay. Let's do more health. Okay, there we go. Nice. Oh, I can do an SDO. Nice. Let's do this one. Oh, okay. just the one then. Alright. Now, back to frickin' Moxie again. Oh, return to the mountain. That's actually the closest. Where do I go? Oh, yeah, up the stairs, for sure. Why is the music all pensive now? Did you guys see? I think I told you guys, but I'm excited because it's coming out while I'm on vacation for Streamathon. Remember the Beaver game? The Beaver game? I know you guys remember the Beaver game. There's a new one coming out. It's mice. Excited! Now this is pod race. Oh, I never noticed it. Shifts before. That's a cube. Well, of course I couldn't have noticed it because I didn't equip it, but I don't think I looked at it before. Because I thought it was lame.
Your submission is a gift to me.
Hi, pod racing. Hi, Dave. The specialization levels. Dang, how much specialization XP do you get? What are these guys?
An intimate
Dave, how was your day?
experience of my dominance.
Oh, this is kind of cool. Gotta figure out this gun. What's the range here? I guess shoot straight. Guess the range is just shoot straight. On the bus home.
All that matters is my proximity.
You excited for the weekend? Is the vending machine daily? If it's weekly? Wow, could you paint some drinks and eats? tried to activate it and I dropped the second one. See, I don't understand.
I control you.
How do you activate just the one? Whoa, whoa.
You see what your obedience does to
I had
me?
some white pizza. That was intentional, just in case anyone wants to call me out on it. Driver's like, your southern accent came out, and I was like, that was so intentional.
Touch that barrel and scream for me. Yes, I approve. More of that.
This is crazy. I'm just passing through.
Remember, this is about my pleasure, not yours.
Shield. Just chill. This is a cold shower.
What an obedient worm you are.
I don't understand. I don't understand how this gun works. Are they like delayed? I just. How does this work?
More.
They follow? Do they like? I don't know. How does this work? I don't understand. Do they follow you? Like I don't like. What? How do I?
Remember,
How is it so
this
delayed
is
when I
about
shoot?
my pleasure, not yours. Yes, do it again.
Shut up, please. I'm begging.
Do you see what your obedience does to me?
Okay, where? This way?
I'm here to discipline and give reward.
I'm so sorry, chat. I'm so sorry. My shield is horny. Ma'am, I know my shield is horny. I'm sorry. It's very uncomfortable. Yeah, you hear? Yeah.
Forget to use a light word.
I have to listen to it. While I'm trying to fight.
What an obedient worm you are.
I think she's also a dominatrix. Possibly.
I'll keep you safe. For now.
It calls me an obedient little
Control
worm.
the anticipation, the way I control you.
Yeah. Yep. Also, Brit, you never answered me.
Clave home, where Lictor
Of
slaughtered
those games.
so many. But I will not allow it to remain a dismal tomb forever. Smash his rattlers and recover the bolts of the lost miners, so our halls can be bright with pickaxe sparks once more.
What an obedient worm you are.
What an obedient worm you are. Yep.
Show me how close you can get, worm.
Right on over.
So distracting. The fifth load today. I didn't do one this weekend. Like bad.
We will never know what.
I still don't quite understand this gun. I've heard that one before.
Yes! Do it again! Your submission is a gift to me!
Guys, I'm really sorry about my shield.
Sorry, not
An
sorry.
intimate experience of my dominance!
Yeah.
Don't I allow it!
Too much fun.
Their pain is my pleasure!
I am so competent at
Oh, I thought I was falling to my death, but it just kind of like fell down a little bit. Sick for most of last weekend and the beginning of this week. Oh, the worst.
Worship me!
Glad you're feeling better. Stabilization.
What an obedient word you are!
What an obedient worm. Yes, ma'am.
A fine start, Wellspring. Once you've gathered all the bolts, they must be placed in our memorial to the fallen. This will honor the lost and offer solace to our grave.
All that matters is my proximity!
You will know fear.
Yes! Do it again!
God, you're distracting. It's not even funny.
Remember, this is about my pleasure, not yours!
I hate it here.
Touch that barrel and scream for me!
Your slutty friend is sending me. Honey, it's my shield. I feel like that makes it even worse.
All that matters is my proximity!
I'm not even sorry.
Yes! Do it again!
You know what the worst part is, Britt? I'll have to send you the clip. So I was like, I beat the game on Wednesday. Like, this is all post game. And I was in the very, very final scene, and they're like, here, follow me and do like the Borderlands. And my shield went, oh my gosh, it's so hard, or like something like that, as I was like walking into like the end of everything, like in silence. It was very embarrassing, and it was like secondhand embarrassing. Yeah, it was pretty bad. I was like, of all, like, the timing of all of this. Guess so. That's what Shield said, am I right?
As freaking him.
As freaking in.
It's still not enough! I want more!
It's still not enough. Oh, honey, you need to kill though. That's all I got. Here, use popcorn for
Their
a minute.
pain is my pleasure!
Yeah.
Touch that barrel and scream for me!
So, how are you still alive?
Fill it up! Just like that!
please. My grandparents are watching. No, everyone's already almost dead. Oh no. My books can hear. They're probably into it though, let's be real. Your books? Definitely into it.
Gotta die every so often to really feel alive.
No, that's not accurate, Vex. You shouldn't die ever. You should get good, scrub. Get good, scrub. You should be embarrassed to call yourself a gamer. You don't even deserve the title of gamer. Which one's closest? 172? This one, 141. Oh, I did this already. Okay, so you have to go further in. Ooh. Wee. Nothing? That's just the one? Okay, sure. Yeah, they would think exactly. That's like PG to them. Oh. Like over here? Oh? Ah, okay. Ah, let me up. No, let me up. Come on. Don't be a poop head because you're a sore loser. Oh, I can't go up on the pipe at all. Whatever, game.
You wish you could control me.
Touch that barrel and scream for me.
I am so confident.
They're like open world, but not really. Teehee. Nice. Hello. Oh, fruit. Speaking of poop. Oh, hey, what a nice emote you got there, friend.
The timekeeper is gonna love me.
That's a nice emote you got there, friend.
Worship me.
Ready to
Wait.
see the unseen?
Ah! I don't know how that just happened.
Another one up. Finally, my turn.
Oh my.
If that was your best, I'd start running.
Where's all this coming from?
Yeah, do it again.
No, I don't want to do it again. I don't want to die, crazy lady.
Uh-oh.
Feel every inch of this closeness.
I have not heard that one yet either. them special mobilization skills.
Scream for me!
Why are you guys way up there?
Remember, this is about my pleasure, not yours.
Yeah, let me see using my new one.
Your body, mine.
And then there's just a ricochet.
More.
You're not ricocheting. You're not ricocheting. Lie.
This, please.
You lie. Alright, now I gotta go back
Sure
to
that you can grip harder than that.
harder. Don't say things like that, lady. Don't you know you're on Twitch/TV? The best streamer? Why? Who else are you watching? Who else do you subscribe to? Oh my gosh.
You're about to be null and voided.
I can't believe it. That was hurt your butt so bad in real life, guys. Put my little short shorts on. Short shorts. She's wearing short shorts.
Our history is soaked in
Short
blood,
shorts.
but the mountain itself brings us peace.
No one, only the
It weathers
best.
storm after storm, strong and resolute, as will we.
Nice.
Screw you! Touch that barrel. Scream for me. Perfect, Feel every inch of this explosion.
Imagine if I was serious though, and like I just started like banning
Worship
people.
me.
I saw you in so-and-so's stream the other day. You're banned.
Sure
Like,
that
yeah,
you
that's the
grip
way to grow
harder
your
than
viewership
that.
and not betray their fucking trust or anything. Cool. I'm gonna start doing that, guys. I'm gonna start banning you. Or streams that I'm mods in, and I see you in, I'm gonna ban you, so you can't watch my. Kidding, that'd be so fucked up. Like I just banned all of you from like, who am I modded in like a roasted stream or something. Call them hoes. Wow. If the shoe is slutty and it fits, you know what they say.
Yes. Do it again.
They say do it again. Yep.
Yes. More of that.
I will try, lady. Don't worry. Whoa, that was unintentional, but awesome. Unintentional, but awesome. Ah, no!
You see what your obedience does to me?
No. I don't. I don't see anything.
That is all of them,
It's
Wellspring.
farting on me.
Finally, our struggle with Lictor nears its end.
I hope
You're
wherever
struggling
that
with
asshole is,
Bro, I
Barrel
killed
is
him
next
so
to
long
me.
ago. You don't need to worry
deserves
about
to
him
rot.
anymore.
Wisely put, Wellspring. Join me at Belton's Boar, so we can perform the funeral rites together.
Why? Who else is streaming? Who? Who? Tell me. Tell me right now who's streaming. On Twitch.tv.
What an obedient worm you are.
Surely nobody else could ever be. Alright. Are those might hit 5 seconds.
Remember, this is about my pleasure, not yours.
understand how this weapon works. It shoots like horizontal beams. They don't hit anything ever. Is it 4 or is it 2? I think it's 4.
You lose.
Their pain is my pleasure.
Like a little 4-way intersection.
Yes, do it again.
I feel like I need to have a command that's like, hi, if you're new here, my shield is more me. Are you going to just pass away? Are you coming on the wall now? Okay. Nope, now you're going back in the wall? Okay, you're going back in the wall. Come back, coming out?
Yes,
Okay.
do it again.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Okay,
Anyway.
that
I have 3 more points. Okay. Gun damage. Let's go. Ba-ba. These are all passives? Oh, I can put... Wait, can I put more than one on? Oh, I can. Okay. Ooh, fight for your life lasts longer when you're not moving. Do you mean Yu Yu Hakusho? Is it married to the creator of Sailor Moon? Naoki Tekushi? Or however you pronounce it, because I'm not Japanese and I probably screwed it up. Wayward gun. No, I want to start cleaning up the map, dude. That's like my favorite part. That's like my favorite part. Return. Oh, let's just finish this one up real quick. That's because that's what we were
one
doing.
hurt, but
Oh. Looks like my internet like flickered for like a second. But it seems to be back. That's so weird. I just saw Discord like load for a second and then come back. Weird.
Place the fallen augur's bolts on the memorial, please.
I thought he said balls. Oh, that's horrible. Here's the balls for the thing, for the... Wait, where's the thing? Pedestal. Is this not the pedestal? Do I have to wait for him to walk over here? Here? Ah, the green. I thought that meant it was a door. My bad. What am I missing?
As your bolts are fused with stone,
I
we
know
know
what
your
you're thinking
souls are
about.
returned to the mountain. Your drill
Time
sparks
shield.
dim, but will never be forgotten. In death, may you know the freedom of swirling wind over crag and snow. Rest, my kin.
what a beautiful tradition. Rest in peace, augurs.
I can hardly express how relieved I am to finally put Lictor's evil behind us. Now, It is finally time to build our Clave's future. You have my eternal gratitude, Wellspring.
Yay. Alright. Side mission complete. Okay, let's do... What's this? What's this? Brother in need. There's some stuff over here that's not too bad. Do this. I think did I try this one before and I couldn't find it? Was that a thing? Oh, that neck crack felt great. I don't know if you guys heard that or not, but it felt fantastic. Where am I going? Oh yeah, I got distracted. I'm actually going here. I'm actually going here. Oh shit.
Go ahead.
This
Beg
is the
for my
one.
attention.
Yeah. Okay. So I need to get from someplace else. Is there a tower? So you do it, I think you did it from in here. Because you go over. Alright, so there's got to be a tower to launch from. Oh, it's over. I haven't gotten it yet? No way. Wait, that's not even in this area. She doesn't even go here. I mean, it's got to be this one, right? Like, it's the only thing that makes sense, right? Okay. Let's go this way then. Lead the way, little robot. But I still don't know how you're alive again. I feel like Hollow Knight might end up being something I enjoy, but I'm not sure if I even want to go down that road again. Wow, okay. Screw you, game. Chill. I don't know if you saw that, but range is probably playing Hollow Knight. And that's what made me think of it. I also watched someone play Silksong today for like, I don't even know, probably like 2 hours, and I was like, I have no idea what's going on.
Oh,
Wait, what?
rough landing.
My.
Better check if he's alive, just in case.
Hello?
Leave this planet and all your worries behind.
Oh, he's definitely not.
Remember
There,
who's in
super
charge
dead.
here.
But what's this?
Aren't you tired? Tired
Random
of fighting
check.
for survival every day?
Oh no.
Tired of the haze of oppression that has engulfed this planet?
7, 8, 9.
On Kairos. Ah, but there is hope. My name is Francis Oddman. I can help you escape. Come to the coordinates, then into the smoke. Together, we can leave this place behind and find paradise.
Let's figure this out.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm feeling hope. Curiosity, though, that I am
Way over there. Holy smokes. Itty bitty kitty committee.
Faster, harder, fuller.
Listen, guys, I'm sorry about Sheila. I've decided to name her Sheila. Yes, it's my shield, and she's very horny. Yes. don't think I could figure out how to get up to this one. I think that's what happened. Climby things here.
Remember who's in charge here.
Yes, ma'am. Me too, Sheila. Me too. Yeah, I just... But for the first, like, I don't even know, like, 20 to 30 minutes that I had this shield equipped, I was like, who is speaking? Like, where is this NPC and why can't I find them? And then I, like, finished fighting all the enemies that I was around, and I was like, what? Like, I don't understand. Like, who is speaking? And then somebody was like, is that your shield? And I was like, I don't think so. Like, I don't think they do talking shields in Borderlands. Like, they do talking guns, but I don't think they do talking shields, or at least I've never seen a talking shield. And, sure enough, yeah. It is indeed a talking shield. Yeah, Wolfie looked it up. I was like, I don't know, man. I've never seen a talking shield before, but I wouldn't put it past them. Sure enough. And there was also 1 and 3, which apparently I had never gotten. Whoa.
More of that.
No, stop, ma'am. You're embarrassing yourself. Ma'am, this is a Wendy.
Do it again.
Ma'am, this is an Arby's. A gun and a shield, whatever choice you made. That's entirely possible. I just, Gandalf style, have no memory of this place. I like watching the little hole open. Oh, Arby's curly fries. Fuck so hard right now. That would fuck so hard right now, Nikki. I said what I said. Alright, now I need to mark the this. I don't think I can make it here, but let's try. Even better than this dinner.
Surely you can rip harder than that.
She got all distorted and stuff because of the jump. Please tell me there's something I can latch on to. I'm a gamer. It's still so far! I didn't even make it that far. Yeah, you can't go that. Okay. So then how do I live without you? It was in here. If I remember right, I like was in this thing, this temple of the predecessors, and I came out like here. Like here. And then I grabbed that. But remember, that's the one that I dropped. That's the one I dropped on the side of the cliff face. I don't know how to get that one. How do you get back over there? Alright, let's go over here. I want to know. Does anyone, do we have any, masked singer enjoyers in chat? The Masked Singer. Anyway, Leanne Rimes won on, like, season, like, I don't know, like 3 or something like that. She was the sun. Huh? Had anyone ever really been so far as decided to want to look more like? What? Had anyone ever really been so far as decided to want to look more like? What? Am I having a stroke? Old copy pasta, did they have a stroke? My brain for a second was like, I don't like this. Do you smell burnt toast? That's what I'm saying. I was like,
Don't speak.
what?
Unless you want the gag again.
Okay, so that goes up. To where? To there? Help! The little one and I watched Dancing with the Stars. Robert Irwin made me stop my fucking eyes out this week. Well, Britt, that's not the same. Silly goose. You silly goose. I think my shield is trying to talk and it just like keeps getting interrupted somehow and I'm not mad about it. How do I get back in here? Oh my god, all the way over here? Ugh! You're killing me, Smalls. Wait, that's not the right way. This is the right way.
Your submission is a gift to me.
Well, it can talk again. They fly now. They fly now. Quick, where's that reference from, guys?
It's override time.
Temple of the
pre-deceased.
pre-deceased. No, I don't need to be templed. I need to go. No, I need to go. I'm not gonna make it. Oh, I made it somehow. Okay. Holy smokes, why are you fitty? Why are you fitty? Holy,
You wish you could control me.
Do you see what your obedience does to me?
I don't see. Please stop speaking. Has anyone really been as far as decided to use even go want to look more, do more
Why
like?
don't you ask the timekeeper
What?
for help?
But that's not any better. I don't like it. Make it stop. Oh, this is. How did I do this last time? This way.
Let's reroute this server.
Their pain is my pleasure.
Fight me.
Sheila. Honey, we're at work right now. Sorry, that's just my dominatrix shield.
Show me how close you can get, Worm.
No way. Oh, I got out of there. I can't see with all the shaking and baking.
Sorry, not sorry. What an obedient worm you are.
Yep, I'm a little worm.
Lucky for you, I like watching.
Somehow I knew. Somehow I knew.
I'm going to explode. Don't stop until I allow it.
Organite freak.
All that matters is my proximity. Yes, I wasn't even worried that.
So now that I've beaten the game, can I get some fucking legendaries? It's asleep. Oh, don't fall. Gotta be kidding me. I've been further, even more decided to use even go need look or and as anyone can. I feel like this is something something that Reddit just like fucking
Can you sense the
rolled with it.
shadows?
Like Reddit had a field day and like this became like their entire identity for a couple weeks.
Don't stop floating until it hurts.
My pain is my power.
What an obedient worm you are.
Reliable and lovable.
Like hitting predictive text. Yeah.
You've earned a reward for that. Touch that barrel and scream for me.
You're kitten me. Hell yeah, I just keep getting specialization skills. Specialization, you know? Know me, know me, know me. The nightcap. You're also the nightcap, yeah. Good West, Okay, now. I see it. It's right there.
That's where it went. My notification said my supply capsule was delivered, but they keep getting my address wrong.
Ursa
It's
Magor?
fine, though. You keep it.
That's
I've
crazy.
gotta stop with the retail therapy.
Wow, that's so much easier this time.
Be honest. What's your favorite op?
He's 19 days older than your youngest. Wow.
Hello, traveler.
There's a lot of people there. Gotta be in that age range. Collectible. Thank you for the garbage. Oh, Azarl, now that you're back. Is the vending machine a daily thing or is it a weekly thing? Weekly. That's actually disrespectful. Who has time to do that? This isn't the CW. Tune in once a week. Bullshit. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Let's do the speaker. The speaker. The speaker. Alright, explore. The deadbolt. Where's there a deadbolt? Is it in the foundry? Huh? I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. So it says that there's a deadbolt here that I haven't done. Interesting. You'll sit there and wait for it to cycle? But you can only buy one thing, right? So, like, if you pick one of those variants, you gotta wait a week. Buy one thing and wait for it to cycle again. Oh, so in 30 minutes I can just buy it again, but it won't be the free one, right? Is that what you're saying? Interesting. Where am I going? Oh yeah, let's go see what this is. Is there... Maybe the thing is over here. 4 new variants. Interesting. Interesting. Hello? I made it, friends. I made it, friends.
Okay, order assholes. Your experimenting days are over. And also all your other days. Just to be clear.
And also all of your others, exactly. Yeah, I didn't really like the two that I... Wow! Screw you, my guy. He launched me so far. He's 51? That's a little disrespectful. Popcorn time. Back up and get some still shooting at me. You are fish. Bye, into space. Neat gun. I love this gun. It's so good for crowd control.
Grenade serenade!
It's not even horny, I know. Yeah, she's been awfully quiet. She has speed at 0. She can't speak while she's dead.
Where are all the prisoners?
Yeah, okay, so this is what I've got. So, my shotgun is the Tempting Linebacker. And it's this full coverage. Bouncing projectiles increase damage by 25% and damage radius by 35% per bounce. And it bounces like 3 or 4 times. So that's pretty awesome. And then this grenade is called the Atomic Erupting Satchel Charge. But it's specifically this pulsing augment and this nuke. So the pulsing augment raids elemental pulses from the grenade, which is the big orb. And then the nuke is like... No, it's not the nuke. It's the lingering payload. The spawns 4 rotating beams. Yeah. It's pretty crazy. And it's only a purple. It's not even a legendary. It's not even a legendary. It's just a purple. It's very cool. Big fan. Big fan. Big fan. Big fan. Big fan. Yes, nuke does the, grenade damage is increased by 30%, and the radius is increased by 60. It's pretty cool. Hello? Hello? Who are you looking at? Hello? Okay. You're doing great. Okay, you're doing wonderfully. Search for experiment evidence. Damage radius, yeah, there's a lot of stuff. It's pretty sweet.
I made it out. I'm gonna get help and come back for all of you. I'll find someone. Just hang on.
Oh. Hello? No? I'm confused. Like, just shoot? These are all on. Do I need to turn them off? Do I need to turn them off in a specific order? Search for survivors. Yes, they're here. They're inside this thing. Sir. Okay, whatever. Ain't no more survivors out here. Let's go. Ah! Are you stuck? guy? Where's like the closest station here? My guy is like stuck. He like doesn't know what to do with himself here. Is there more than one guy? See, he's the only one that gets marked. This is a whole search area, okay. Now I'm out of it, now I'm in it. I think he's stuck. I think he's stuck. Wow, it's a little bit further than I thought, but whatever.
Don't forget to use the safe word.
See, now he's in here.
You're the only one left.
Oh!
I thought...
See, he was broken.
How did you survive?
I don't know. They said I was next, and then you showed up. Do you think you could let me out of here, please?
You got it. There's gotta be an open me switch around this place somewhere.
There is.
Ooh, E4? This looks like a job for you. The power sources for the cell
Azarl
gotta
brings
be
up a very
nearby.
good point here.
When in doubt, follow the wires.
Oh yeah, no, I already figured all this out when it was broken. Oh shit, it's timed? All right.
The timekeeper will be so disappointed.
No, oh come on. There's no way I got us here
All the way up.
before.
That's a good word.
Damn, it's on second. Gotta knock out all the power sources fast then.
Worship me.
What?
Ooh, E4? This looks like a job for you. The power sources for the cell have gotta be nearby. When in doubt, follow the wires. See, I knew these cables would lead me somewhere. One more.
Come on!
I'm going to explode.
Where's the third one? Over here? Yes. No, I ran out of time.
Some kind of timer. Gotta knock out all the power sources fast then.
Alright, it's this stupid grapple right here.
Ooh, E4? This looks like a job for you. The power sources for the cell have
Fuck
gotta
off,
be
fuck
nearby.
off, fuck off, fuck off,
When
fuck
in
off, fuck
doubt,
off, fuck
follow
off.
the wires. See, I knew these cables would lead me somewhere.
Do you see what your obedience does to me?
She goes back.
One more.
Oh, you shithead.
Sure that you can grip harder than that.
There
Nice.
we go.
Cage should be open.
Cage should be open. You're
I
welcome,
love
guys. Don't mind all
watching
these
you play with your little toys.
dudes here. They're
I
fine.
can't wait to remember this.
Yeah, do it again.
Sheila's back. From her little nap she took, apparently.
Yes, yes, yes.
Push your little triangle away.
You'll falter before I do.
This pleases me.
It's so good! Get wrecked. Yeah, I forgot I had this gun. My easel.
An intimate experience of my dominance. What an obedient worm you are.
I'm a good little worm. Is there any challenge modes? There is. So there's a whole nother game mode.
My brother
Oh, yeah, I
managed
turned
to get
my-
out, but
my
I think he
camera
was
off
hurt.
So I could take care
Did you
of
see him?
business, and then
Did
I
he send you?
realized that was on a timer.
He did
Um,
send me.
Yeah, there's a
He's
whole
why I
nother
found you,
game
but
mode called Ultimate Vault Hunter. Which
he
I
didn't
think
make
it's
it.
Ultimate Vault Hunter in this one.
I'm glad he made it out before
In
he
3,
died.
I think
At
it's
least
called Mayhem
breathing
mode.
the air on the
Anyway,
mountain. A taste of freedom.
yes, you can like crank the difficulty up and get like better drops and
It
stuff like
wouldn't have
that.
stopped with just us. Saved a lot of
Which is
people.
it's basically New Game Plus.
I just
give or
shot
take,
people.
You know.
Your brother did the saving.
That's all he ever cared about. I need just a moment to say goodbye. Thank you.
You're sounding like Sheila over there. I know. Take it easy. Take it easy. Okay. Business has been handled. Okay. Now, that wasn't what I was looking for, because I was looking for the command bolt that is missing in this area. Wait, can I go further in here? Like, is there more back here? It kind of looks like there is. Like, it looks like there's something over here, too. Shake and bake chim chem?
I'll see when I want you.
Do you know what these sides do to me? My stream is getting out of control. It's Sheila's fault, guys. This is all Sheila's fault. This is not my fault. Here?
Stop shooting my ride!
No, I just wanted to see what's over here. I don't really want to kill anybody.
I'll take
No,
you
no, no,
where you could have
I'm
only
just curious. I'm just a curious little girl. I'm just curious. Well, bunker, you say?
An intimate experience of my dominance.
Sheila. Sheila the Shielda.
More!
But it's not Shielda. It's like Shield. Duh. Shielda. You know. Pronunciation is important. How do I get a what is this?
Too much fun!
What's this? Can I get in here? Let me in here. Hello?
Yes! Do it again!
Sheila, you're really kind of ruining the moment. You gotta know, like, when it's a good time, you know?
Do you see what your obedience does to me?
Yep, I do indeed. I see. Oh, there's gotta be. Oh, there it is. I already see it.
You'll have to hold on tighter than that.
No, brother. No! Alright. 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 I was trying to get up and grab it in time, but I didn't. No, we haven't gotten shit. Ugh. Speaking of the hoe, I was just about to say we were talking about you, but then Nikki made it seem weird. Whoa, 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 sir. Yeah, you don't got a shield now, bitch.
I'll make you hurt so good.
Ah!
I'll keep you safe. As for now. Feel every inch of this closeness. Don't stop loading until it hurts. Yeah, do it again.
I wonder if, like, getting damage triggers, like, the more, frequent conversational stuff. That's what I do. I make it weird and no shit. It's true. And the streamer even calls her a liar. Okay, which way did I come from? Did I go from this way? Yeah, I did. This shawarma's fire. This shawarma's on fire. Okay, Tyrion. Oh my gosh, guys. I wish that I had more time slash, like, just, like, I wish I had, like, a huge-ass community to the point where, like 40 of us, 50 of us could be in Discord and we could just, like, watch Game of Thrones. But, like, all of it. All of it.
Faster, harder.
That's too many. Not talking. Just all being like, yeah. Maybe I just want the experience of that, like, that very, very, very fake clip that goes around of, like, the whole bar of people, like, cheering during, like, a Game of Thrones episode, which I'm pretty sure, I'm, like, 99% sure that it was actually, like, esports event. But people always make it out to be, like, Game of Thrones or whatever. I want that in my real life. Go to the movies? Damn, Dave. Okay. Damn, Dave's not interested in the big old movie night. I mean, yeah, okay. You're right. That's too many people in a Discord. Like, yeah, that's too many people in a Discord. You're right. But yeah, I want that experience on, like, the entirety of Game of Thrones. Do we have a movie theater play all 8 seasons, please? It'll be fine, right? That's like that's easily done, right? Why is my mouse like it's angled, I feel like? There we go. That's why. Okay, where was I going? Yeah. I might have spoken this before though. Yeah, no, you're right. Like that's like a live experience. She's she's in her terrible twos right now. Basically. She is like teething and she like needs attention and she's just she's a handful right now. But something about being in this room, she just like knows this room is like sleep time. Luckily, I don't know. So she's not in her bed, which is here. She's right here, wrapped up in the blanket that I use to keep my feet warm because my feet are always cold. And so my feet are cold because I can't even put my feet in my blanket properly. But you know, dog life. How do I get out of here? Further down? Oh yeah, further down. What am I right about? No, that it's too many people, and you're like, go to the movies if you want to experience that.
I'll speak when I want you to.
I know you didn't say it like that. I'm saying it like that for you. But I will say, and I don't know who was around for it or who was here for it. I know Aya was here for it. I'm pretty sure Wolf was here for it. Steph was here for it. But the most fun we ever had was the Lord of the Rings watch party, where we watched all 3 of them, and there was quite a few people in there. But I mean, I think the max was probably like 10 people at one point.
What an obedient word you are. You should take better care of me.
I don't know how.
I'll keep you so welcome. For now.
Very such. Immediate second language.
More.
Now, play nice.
Oh yeah, it says it refills my ammo and stuff.
Yes. 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 Get in. Touch that barrel and scream for me.
Ah,
Remember,
oh man.
this donut is my pleasure, not yours.
I need to get this guy.
It's still not enough. I want more.
Break all your pieces. Break them.
Touch that barrel and scream for me.
Break.
That'll leave a sexy little hole.
I can't see! And I love it! There we go. Oh, he's sucking me off. Hold on. There we go. Woo! No, I know you don't. I know you don't. I know you don't. I know you don't mean no harm. That's why I said I know you didn't say it that way. I'm saying it that way to myself. Like, duh, bitch. Just, like, go to the movies. I was running in fear for my life from my haunted skeleton, but when it caught me, It gave me a hug and a kiss. Turns out it was an exoskeleton. Get it. I get it. That was cute. Why did the martial artist have to skip the tournament? He caught the kung flu. Oh, I hope he takes some medicine. Okay, where do I go? Where do I go? I came from here. Down these stairs. Through here. So... where next? It is TwitchCon weekend.
Don't speak unless you want the gag again.
Apparently I'm not allowed to speak. Sheila says I can't talk anymore, guys. Sorry. There? That can't. I don't know where to go. Oh, this way? Yeah, if only. I don't even see a thing to grapple to. Because it looks like you might be able to get up there. There's no way. Thanks a lot, rude. Ah, it's not even a thing. Okay. Where the fuck? Alright, and there's no place to interact with anything that I can see.
I'll speak when I want you to listen.
That's usually how it works, yep. Alright, I'm confused. Alright, and I fell from the floor there. So this literally is the only way to go. This isn't open. This doesn't interact. I don't know. Is it broken? Is it like... do I need to reload? Are one of these doors supposed to open when I've beaten everybody? There we go. That's what I kept looking for. I was looking for like a switch or a button or something, but... Fortito. That's the answer to life.
Remember who's in charge here.
Okay, so there's gonna be a boss here.
Don't forget to use the safe word.
I will not
The timekeeper will be so disappointed.
My safe word.
I'll make you hurt.
Oh sheesh.
Feel every inch of it.
Oh sheesh. Flugelhorn. I was gonna make a naughty joke, but I...
Lucky for you, I like watching. Worship me. Don't stop loading until it hurts.
I wonder if I poison him when he splits, that he'll stay poisoned on that for like...
Control me the way I control you. Negatory.
All right, guys, come on. Not even this fight's not even with you. Oh, I guess not, because everyone's blue.
Remember, this is about my
This
pleasure,
one.
not yours.
Pizza.
What an obedient worm you are.
That's the one I want to do.
That'll leave a sexy little hole.
You wish you could control me.
Touch that barrel and scream for me.
How many shields and health bars does this man have?
What a blow. What an obedient worm you are.
are like eating my bullets.
There's a reward for that. Control the anticipation. The way I control you.
This is insanity. Like,
What an obedient way.
his health is going down, right? Can't tell.
Fill it up. Just like that.
Okay. His health was going down, but his shield wasn't going down. Is it because I wasn't killing the replicants? Oh, it may have been because I wasn't killing the replicants. Wow, that was all augmentations and grenades. Thank you for that. Like, would it kill you to give me a legendary? Like, I don't understand why this game is so anti-legendaries for me. Where's like the rewards in here? It's leaving. Give me a legendary. Yay! The rangefinder. Okay, let's see what that's all about. It's about damn time. It's about damn time. Arc Star with the raid. And a Terry to celebrate. Abiotic? I thought you said you finished Abiotic. Oh, were you like achievement hunting? I bet you were achievement hunting, weren't you? How's the Lands of Border? So, funny thing about, remember how you and I were like, oh, the ending of Abiotic Factor, like, disappointing. But, like, at least Abiotic Factor was, like, you know, like, $25 or whatever when I bought it. Imagine spending $70 to be disappointed by the end of Borderlands. Yeah, I finished. I'm just, like, doing post-game cleanup stuff. Was a purposeful choice. I absolutely hate it. I absolutely hate it. But welcome in, Raiders. You know the deal. Here's the stuff. I know I need to finish this because this is not accurate anymore. I'll fix it. But you guys are only here for the video. So here, I won't waste any more of your time. Enjoy the video. Hi there, friends. Are you a human being with disgusting bodily functions? Everyone comes here for the PPC, the peak poop content. I have poopies for you. I'm sorry that you didn't get to experience the butts. Look at that donk.
Why are you so excited for this?
Oop. And I died. Oopsies. You can't do anything with human meat, which is kind of boring. Put your clothes on. What if you just like collected a bunch of farts? My mom? Are you pooping? I'm a big girl. I do Mordors. No! Do you think he survived? This is literally. Let's go faster! I died. What do I do about this giant ball chasing me?
Chaos, come watch us.
I'm trying to make sure we don't die.
Why are you looking so close?
I wasn't. I just looked down and I could see it.
Oh my god. He's still rolling. Cannibal swinging at you. The moose is running laps around you. Don't give me that baby. Do you know where your children are? Will you show them to me, please, so I can beat them up? I don't like scary babies in video games. I don't like scary babies in real life. Maybe let's not say those things on my stream. Okay, have fun. Bye. It'll save you hundreds of money on your car insurance by switching to doo-doo poo-poo. I'm trying to make the poop. Go, bees.
Bees! Broken, get the bees!
Oh my god! What is happening? Oh, I keep finding these boners. You can have your very own Greg. It's soup. It's soup. Where are the Vajujans? I just want to be beautiful like her. I am Cat. I can help you. He's totally dead. He's just standing there. Just because I was supposed to move him. I look like the kid from Stranger Things. You can go anywhere on Twitch, and this is what you choose to do with your time. Okay, game is done. Okay, thanks for coming. Thanks for the raid, Ark. I appreciate it. You're down to 1 achievement. What achievement do you have left? Let me see if I can even remember what some of the tough ones were. Is it the one... It's either like the one where you have to visit like the weird portal that's like the poop island. Or catching the Layak, maybe? Or... what else? It's tough. Well, no, I guess the poop portal's not. Catch a rare fish. Really? Interesting. I don't have that one, but I feel like I remember that one wasn't hard to get. I feel like Dirt got that one. I don't even remember. Speaking of fish, there we go. Nice. So you caught the Layak. You found you found the poop portal. Yeah, you can fish here. We have fishing at home. Alright, so we're done in here now. Oh, but there's a thing here. How do I get it? Will you show me? Will you show me the way? No. Show me the way. Oh, it's hard. I just haven't done it. Oh. I see.
I know what you're thinking of.
I apologize for my ridiculously horny shield again if you're new here. Or if you haven't been here since last week. My shield's incredibly horny and I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I still don't know how or where to find the other thing. Right? It says explore. Yeah, there's a deadbolt. See, the propaganda speakers are here. So it says there's a deadbolt somewhere that I haven't gotten. Most time-consuming ones. I don't know if you were here for any of it or not, but I was pissed because we were trying to... Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to remember. We're trying to progress, I think, in this... Is it the science? Whatever. We need the 4 Layak essences to open that door. I think it's in science, whatever. And I sat there for 3 fucking hours eating the fruit and like sitting in one place so it would like sneak up on me. And it took 3 hours to get the 4 Layak essences to open that door. And then by the like 2 or 3 hours after that, we were like drowning in Layak. Like they just like would not stop spawning on us. And I was just like, this is so ridiculous. Alright, so I don't know. Is this like, is any of this explorable? Like, can you go over there? Don't the notices at the top bother? Do you mean these? Not really. Because they're there so often. Because I have so freaking many of them. Oh, that's not. Okay. How many points do I have? 3 skill points. Okay. Like this one, the inventory one, like that just never goes away because I'm always picking stuff up. Oh yeah, shield restoration. Should do one more of that. Ordnance cooldown. Ordnance is your grenades. Like, they do bother me, but like I said, like, first of all, I'm flying through specialization skills. Like, I'm already level 14. These should be done, though, after... No, I have 2 more after this. See, I feel like my lifesteal is not very strong. Yeah, see, there's this, they're always gonna be there because I just keep picking stuff up. Solar flare! So, I didn't look at that. Oh wait, where is it missions? Challenges. There we go. So, they don't like send you stuff because in 3, it would be like, oh, Malawan has sent you a gun for using their guns for 500 kills. Here you go. Corrode. Yeah, see, that's crazy. Kill enemies with Malawan guns. Oh, guns and gear. Under barrel attachments. 0 out of 10. Femtokelvin? What is that? Freeze. Oh, that's like super, super cold, apparently. Well, that's crazy that Malawan is 49%. Jacobs is 53%? Okay. Kill enemies immediately after reloading with a Jacobs gun. Immediately full. That's so funny. Kill enemies with a single hit. I need to do 3 more of those. I was just asking. Well, look what you started. You did this, Horseman. Now everybody has to sit here. Now everybody has to sit here and suffer. Gluter shooter with an assault rifle while crouched? How do I have so many of those? Okay. Oh yeah, I was looking at my map and then somebody interrupted me. Kidding. 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 Look what you did. Look what you've done.
Speak, unless you want the gag again.
See, even the even Sheila's telling you. What is going on in here? Nope. That's a nope on my end. Thank you. I'm good with all of that.
Stop shooting my ride!
Hi guys. Oh yeah, no, I just got here, right? Wait, where do I go from here? Help. Help, give me a line.
Don't love that! Don't forget to use the safe word!
What's over here?
Ordinite freak!
Surely you can grip harder than that.
Sheila, now is not the time. What? Oh my god, it's still so far. Why did you bring me here? You're not giving me a path.
You will never know life.
not giving me a payout. There we go. Move back. Oh, thanks. Bye. Whee. Whoa.
Where's your on-off switch?
Checkpoint. I'm gonna scream. I tried to do this before. I don't know how to get up these. Show me the way.
I love killing keepers.
This way. Why are we going all the way around? Why can't we just go over here? Sillies. Okay, I feel like I did this.
Do it again.
Oh, okay. Okay, I like this pistol. My new legendary pistol that I finally got. You almost killed me. Come here. Sheesh. Ice cream. Horseman, you know the rules. You can't talk about food and not to give food to the whole class. Worms. No, everybody's already dead. Come on, nothing okay, this little pistol kind of bucks. There you go. I'm literally just here for the collectible.
You wish you could control me.
You better be aboard for that.
I don't know who just got completely obliterated there, but.
Their pain is my pleasure.
Yeah, you don't see any food?
Fill it up. Just like that. An intimate experience of my dominance.
Oh yeah, Wolfie was the only one who answered in the Discord. Are you guys like, do you guys like the little demo day things that we've been doing on Sundays for the past couple weeks? Wolfie said yes. He's the only one who answered. Okay. I think they've been fun, but I don't know like how many more keys I can get, so I'm trying to think of like, should I just start going through my Steam library?
Changes. The iridium loses stability. The iridium loses stability, it decays. It decays, Violet turns you into a human smoothie. Don't want to get goopy? Don't touch shit.
Shit. Alright. So that's done. I'm so like lost at how they're so little down here because I finished so much down here. That's so funny. Kind of missed the last one, unfortunately. The last one, I think we only did 2, right? We did 2 games last time. I have one more key, like, ready to go. I have a couple applications that I've put in. Big Encore. Oh, is that literally Ultimate Vault Hunter? Yeah, I don't want to start an Ultimate Vault Hunter playthrough yet. Or looking through it. What did we play on Sunday? We played Moonstone Island and... My brain. Hello? Hello, brain? Yeah, but what was the name of it? Oh, the Portals, the Grand Emprise. Portals, the Portal game. Yes, Grand Emprise is what it was called. I just couldn't remember the name of it, and I didn't want to call it Portal because it wasn't Portal. Yes, Grand Emprise. Portals Apart is what it was called. It's very cool. It's very Subnautica. For like that one level was like very Subnautica, which was very cool. All right. Let's see. I thought there was like more Upper Dominion. Oh yeah, there's so many side quests. Holy smokes. Yeah, I thought there was more after like main story, if I'm being honest. But really, I guess it's just like grinding for gear, right? So like you need to hit 50, and then you do either like the Moxie's like boss reruns, or you do Ultimate Vault Hunter. Little stack of small games with good conversations that are the first time though. Honestly, I play Tiny Bookshop all the time now on my little handheld in bed. I low-key love it. I ended up playing Tiny Book. I don't even know how many times. Like, hold on. Maybe I can even show you now. Will it tell me? Oh, you can't see it from here. Well, I was gonna show you in my like recently played. I probably already have like 50 hours in it now. I actually really, really enjoy it. And there's a story. There's like a whole story and stuff too, which I don't think we like. I think we got like the very, very, very soft groundwork of the story in the like hour and 20 minutes or whatever that we ended up playing it. But it's actually got like a very cute story and stuff too. Very heartwarming story. Like each of the little villagers and like each of the little townspeople have like their own thing going on that you have to help them with. It's very cute. I'm not gonna lie, I thought there was more like content after. So, I mean, I guess I can keep collecting for a little bit, but I'm sorry, I thought there was like actually more content. What is this? This is a side quest, right? Yeah, let's go do that.
I'll speak when I want you to listen.
We need a new shield, guys. We need a new shield. Points challenge mode? No. Nothing I can think of like that. Some quests in the city where the lady's trying to send you somewhere. There's lots of quests. I have lots of side quests, but like the main quest is done. Yeah, the lady in the city is trying to send me here, which is, if I'm reading this right, is starting Ultimate Vault Hunter mode, which is like New Game Plus. Right? Like that's what that is. Moxie has a proposition for you. Yeah. Probably the Moxie's... Okay, well, I'll just go there so it's done, but I'm not doing it right now. I don't even know. Look at how much stuff. I missed so much stuff trying to, like, just rush the end of the story. Oh, I guess we can go here. Got that mission before fighting the final boss? No, then there's another one we're thinking of then. Hold on, let's see. A call for help. Bad seed. Yeah, this is my main quest. The gold one's my main quest, and that's this one, which was right after we finished the seed one. This one. Take Lyset's seed to the nuke facility and irradiate it. Show on map. Yeah, it's in there. Yeah, that's in there. Let's go chat with Moxie. Oh my gosh, gentlemen. Moxie is a lady of class. She don't take no sass. I was like, no. That doesn't sound like me at all. What do you mean? No, 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 no. I would never do that. I was so close, man. I overshot it. No, I'm just trying to get over here. Chill. Chill. Totally not 9 Inch Nails, they say.
Hey, big spender. I've got something to thrill ya. You might have seen my big encore machine around the lairs of various baddies. Maybe you can use the sound of my well, the studs and babes in the lab have been working to kick 'em up a notch and put on a real show. We've got one ready and waiting for you. And don't worry, I already have plenty of cameras set up so no one will miss the bloodshed.
Okay. Cool. Purchase Big Encore. I don't want to. Is it gonna make me do New Game Plus? I don't want to. I'm scared.
Feel every inch of this closeness.
Yeah, I mean, close enough I can fast travel to a lot of them.
Yes, do it again.
You were redundant.
Start getting some pistol kills, I guess. So.
Fill it up. Just like that.
Sheila! Even in your pants, Sheila. Alright,
An intimate experience of my dominance.
that one was little.
It's still not enough. I want more.
Alright, let's go do the seed one. Let's go do this one. Track this mission. I'll go here. We're going. I don't have pants. I am feeling a little... Oh, guys, do you know what I have? I have Halloween candy. For myself. Not for trick-or-treaters. That's fun.
I hate standing around. I never know what to do with my arms.
Having to have this little doggy gate here, but if I don't, she will roam. I always trip on it. Which is weird because, like, I step over it. I make a point to step over it, and I still somehow, like, still trip on it. Oh, my life is just so
Maybe crossing my arms makes me
hilarious sometimes. 2 of each of these. And then I want 2
Nobody better mess with me today.
1, 2. And 1, 2. Yay! They roam like she's a wolf dog. She's little. I don't want her falling on onto stuff. I don't want her getting hurt. Come on. What are you talking about? What you talking about? Alright. Fine.
Time to make.
Sorry. You know who was trying to get comfortable. I'm trying to move the blanket for her, but she thought that was like attention. I have to get up there? Blessing.
There's no next time for you.
Worship me! Touch that barrel!
Come on.
I'm gonna make shit
I love watching you play with your little boy. You see what your obedience does to me?
I'm legally blonde. That could be cute. Alright, so... Oh! I did not see this. Like a little bit of a dummy. If I'm being honest.
You'll have to hold on tighter than that.
There, the maintenance door should be your way in.
I see. I see.
What? My guy on the inside should have left it open for you. Check around. Must be some way to crack the door.
Oh, it was. Okay. For some reason, I thought there was paydays in these, but they're not. It's baby roots.
Got a dead guy in the gears.
Ah, that's my guy on the inside. What's the word? Husband. Well, clear the gears and pretend to feel bad about it.
More!
What do I do? I hate when it doesn't appear first.
You don't seem very upset your husband died.
We're curing world hunger here, Vault Hunter. You want to make an omelet, you've got to be okay with your husband getting crushed in big-ass gears.
That's how the saying
Why
goes.
be with him if you didn't even like him?
We were married for the insurance. Calm down.
You know, you probably should keep that to yourself.
Don't stop loading
Never know.
until it hurts!
We need that!
If my husband had just got crushed in a terrible accident, I'd probably be glad someone else had to do
Wow,
the cleaning
it
up.
freezes them
Insurance
really
fraud, I know.
quickly. Kinda crazy,
Who am I
actually.
kidding? I'd clean it up in a heartbeat.
Well done, Swerve.
What the shit?
What a blow.
Enter the veil!
Don't stop till I
I'm
allow
sure a
it.
cryo build would be fun in this game. I did a cryo build, if you guys remember, when I played Wonderlands. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. I did a cryo build in that. That was a lot of fun.
Did you let go without asking first?
They're start giving me some legendaries. I know I got the one, but like, this is endgame now. Come on.
You're basic, and you know it.
Intruder! Security!
Don't stop till I allow it. An intimate experience of my dominance.
Right in their face!
Don't stop till I allow it. Faster, harder, fuller.
I'm officially inspired.
Oh my gosh. Looks hurt.
I'll keep you safe. For now.
They know everything but killing them!
Who is
Going
that
to
guy?
explode.
Watch that be her husband.
Yes, do it again.
Or like, the rest of her. Like, those are just like,
You should take better care of me.
oh no.
I'll test your limits, and you'll love it.
Ready? Fight!
More.
I can't.
Love these things! Last time you'll see me like that.
Feel every
Give you
inch of
say, Vex.
closeness.
You're not in control of your own actions there.
Another one offline.
You're on your own, Swerve.
Freeze! Freeze!
An intimate experience of my
Oh,
dominance.
disrespectful.
What an obedient worm you are.
Horror movie watch party? Probably not on that front. There's probably not going to be one on that front.
I'm back? Oh, goody.
No, I get way too scared. But I don't play a lot of scary games either. Wait, is this not right now? Oh no, I went down. Oops.
Surely you can grip harder than that.
Yeah, no, I just like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but I don't enjoy the feeling of being scared in that sense. Like, I like the adrenaline of like a roller coaster being scared, but I don't like the fear of the unknown. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like things jumping out at me, things scaring me, things making me uncomfortable. I don't like it. Hocus Pocus. We did Hocus Pocus already, though.
You'll have to hold on tighter than that.
I like how that's the way it wanted me to go, and I just did this. Yeah, I don't like water I can't see through. That's why I don't like swimming in like the ocean or like lakes and stuff.
You're about to be null and voided.
Give an example, gosh. I don't know what that. I don't know what an
Every
example
inch
is.
of this closeness.
Never heard that word before.
More, please.
I love watching you play with your little toys.
Halloween Town? I don't know, guys. Like, what, first of all, when? Like, I have 2 nights off a week from stream if I stick to my schedule, which you guys, I'm sure, would prefer.
What an obedient worm you are. I want to watch
Oh,
you
that
explode
was
again.
so lucky.
Whenever you're done killing guys, we'll need to get
Yeah,
way
I've
more
gone.
power to the
I went
core
into
for
the
our
ocean
experiment to
in
work. Use the nuclear
the
transistor
Bahamas because it
console.
was very, very clear. Does not count baby stuff. I mean, I think that I think that Horseman just meant like a Halloween movie party. I think Horseman just wants movie night again.
All the way up. That's a good worm.
Perfect. That overrode the security protocol. Now, we'll need to manually augment the capacitor. You don't have to understand it, smooth brain. Just trust that I do.
What the
Tickle
fuck?
some stuff.
Stop being a dick.
No. My parents said I'd never get anywhere with my attitude. But we judge people by what they do, not what they say. That means if we cure world hunger, then my parents can suck it. And suck it they shall.
Honestly, girl, I feel you.
Overcharge that thing with your, grapple hook. Okay, now go unleash all that power into the nuclear core. It'll be perfectly safe, so long as you didn't intend on having kids anytime soon.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I enjoy some thrillers. Some thrilling adventures from time to time. The Craft. Classic Halloween movie. So, Nikki, you said so during stream day. So, do you want me to stream and host movie night simultaneously? Or do you want me to get rid of a stream and do movie night instead?
You should take better care of me. Do it again.
Did I get him somehow? That's crazy. Oh yeah, Final Destination is scary. That's scary. Tales from the Crypt? Like the show from like when I was a kid? I probably wouldn't have. If I'm being totally honest, I probably wouldn't have even wanted to watch that. Is older? Oh, for sure. Like, here's an example of, like, a movie that wasn't... I don't think it was supposed to be as scary as it ended up being to me. But, like, have you guys seen, like, The Strangers? With, like, Liv Tyler? Yeah, I hated that shit. It scared the shit out of me. No, just do movie night. Instead of a stream.
Great button pressing skills. I knew
I
there
just
was
don't
a
have
reason
enough
I
time
chose you.
during the
Force
week.
field's down, so into the call room.
All these Disney Channel recommendations. Dave, have you seen the movie Upgrade? Which is currently on Netflix, I believe, right now. You haven't? I would like to make that recommendation to you. And I would like to, for you, if you happen to watch it, to just let me know what you thought of it. What just... I don't know what that just was. I hope that wasn't fucking spider. It's fun when you're able to do it. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Ruining my reactor! Oh, do you know how many
Upgrade.
cool, messed up things we were planning to make
It is
here?
a
Kill them!
action movie, I guess we'll call it. Hold on a second. What? Why are you right here, though?
Faster! Harder! Oh!
If you want someone killed
Facility director.
Uh-oh! You're on your own. This'll do. Yes! Do it again!
Excuse me, sir?
I'm going to explode!
Legendary, 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 legendary? Of course not. It's upgrade, not upgraded. It has the guy that looks like Tom Hardy, but it's not Tom Hardy. Like it's like Logan something, Logan Green or something like that.
Don't stop loading until it hurts.
Come on, dude. It's so ridiculous, but teleporting.
I wish you would.
More?
Don't stop.
Why are more spawning?
I'll keep you safe. For now.
I'm coming over to you now because you just keep ducking behind you. Teleporting. He's not fair. I can't teleport.
Aha! Nothing stands between us and our prize. Just place the seed into the nuclear core.
Chow.
Now, hit that switch to irradiate the seed. Again,
Ka-chow.
cannot overstate how badly this is going to sterilize you.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
Halloween movie suggestions? I don't know, man. I think the last Halloween movie that came out was a few
Just
years
make
ago.
sure to grab that seed.
I don't think Jamie Lee Curtis is making them anymore. Get it? Ow. I deserve that. How did I get all tangled? I haven't even done anything. Little carrot.
We're going to put this bad boy in the soil and cure world hunger. I can almost hear my parents rolling in their graves.
It's one single
I've
carrot.
moved near another facility where
And
we
we're
can
gonna
plant
end
the
world
seed.
hunger with
Come
it.
find me when you want to finish this.
Totally that. Totally that. Wait, have I gotten everything in here? Well, I don't know actually. The mood rock? What? 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 I guess somehow that was turning that in. Not sure about that. Let me go! Listen, if I want to jump out the window, I should be able to jump out the window. Right, chat? Right, chat?
Searching for a better spot.
No, I know you meant spooky, but I meant like Halloween, like the franchise. Like I was like, you silly girl. I make a silly joke.
Did you let go without asking first?
Make it further up. Hello, person.
Mr. Miles, come back! I'll let you drink my cereal milk.
Hello?
Your cat.
Oh, criminy, a vault hunter! Just don't kill me. I've got nothing in this world but my cat. And now even Mr. Miles is...
I'm not gonna kill you. What's this about a cat?
He's gone. I can't lose him. He's the best one.
I will find your cat.
Okay.
Oh, thank you so much. If you find him, just tell him to come home.
So we all know already this is not a cat, right?
Mr. Miles is the best one, but I don't want you thinking he's my favorite. Wingdings is my favorite, and Big Bags is the one I love the most.
Cat people.
In the break room. Closest thing you get to a watch party this year.
So.
I mean, maybe Tuesday?
I'll speak when I want you to listen.
Forget about it? No, 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 no. I know forget about it. Don't tell me forget about it. Am I looking for her dang cat? Well, no, I'm looking for collectibles. That one. And then this one. Oh, look at all this loot up here. Wow. Why are you so anti-giving me good loot? This was very unexpected. I knew it wasn't gonna be a cat, but I did not think it was gonna be a dude.
Hey, Mr. Miles. How you doing?
You gotta go home, dude.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm into the cat stuff to a degree, but she chained me up, made me go in a box. I can do better. Actually, if you convince her to stop looking for me, that'd be a big help.
Sure. At this point, sure.
Katie Katzen. Her name's
I know
Katie
what
Cat.
you're thinking about.
Like the people who are fans of Katy Perry. Don't ... me like I have any control over this. Guys, we gotta get a replacement for these little
Take
boys.
better care of me.
Overrated.
Quick. Kitty Purry, I hate it. Where is this lady again? Oh yeah, over here. I was so close. I didn't even need to look that up. Your cat's dead.
You're back! But where's Mr. Miles?
Mr. Miles? is out of whatever arrangement this is.
No! What'd you say to him? What lies did you whisper into his perfectly proportioned ears?
I didn't...
Liar! You've angered the wrong Clouder! Baby!
Show me how close you can get, worm. What an obedient worm you are.
Well, she's fucking dead.
Fill it up. Just like
No. Big bags. She got big bags and she cannot lie.
and scream for me. Their pain is my pleasure.
Nausicaa. What was that? Elizabeth. And then this one is Nabracadabra? Is that what it is? Can't see. Nabuch. I can't go. Nabuch. Nabucho dinosaur. Nabucho dinosaur.
You see what your obedience does to me?
Donosaur. 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 Captain. Sorry, I killed all your excuses.
Hey, thanks for handling that. Really appreciate it. Hey, do you need a pet cat?
Nope.
I'm gonna do some deep introspection and get back to you on that.
I'm very good on that. Okay. Next. I want to figure out this shit. What? Why did you send me this way then? Oh my gosh. We don't think that maybe like the privacy of our home is where we do this? In our underwear? Oh. Okay. Well, good luck with that whole thing. Oh, look at that downward. Oh, look at that. Wow, look at that form. Wow. Wow, that is his. You know what? You're right. I'm the intruder. Okay, I have a couple questions.
I'm not like a CEO.
The toilet overlooking like the
Right away,
town.
sir. Gross.
First
I'm
question.
your boss, but we're
Second
a
question.
family here, so I'm more like the company's mom.
Are you
A
okay?
cool mom. Even better, I'm the hot young step milf of this. Hey, I need more TP in here, pronto. Hey, are you listening? Where's my toilet paper guy? What's his name? Big blank Beckford. Hey, Beckford, I need that butter soft 4-ply priority 1. TP ASAP, Becky. I'm not leaving my throne with a dirty ass, Bex. Do you have any idea how much you're costing the company? This is the most expensive shit ever shat, and it's not just coming out of my ass. It's coming out of your paycheck.
Is she okay? Holy shit, is she okay? So I can't go anywhere here. Okay. The guy does have excellent form, though, just saying. Mr. Yoga Pilates man over there. Excellent form. You're somewhere here, you say? What did you say? Where the heck? Ah. Hello. Thanks. No, stop. Just do the one jump the one time. Thank you. Flop. That was... He just went plop. Oh.
You'll have to hold on tighter than that.
Hold on tight, spider monkey. Oh my gosh, guys. She said it. Okay, well... What?
That'll leave a sexy little hole.
I don't even know what she just said. Something a go-go. I think that's what that says.
It's tea time! It's tea time!
The groaning core? Not a big fan of that.
The universe wants me to have this.
There's only 3 more of those safes left for me to open.
Can't you fly?
Oh, back over here. Let's discover this new area. Oh, can I get up there? Yeah, I can. Hold on. Breathe! See, I rebuke you? Is that what you just said? No. How do I get here? Show me the way.
You've earned a reward for that.
Open. Wait, open.
More.
How do I make this random ass door open?
Don't stop floating until it hurts. You see what your obedience does to me? I win.
Okay, so...
I love watching you play with your little toy.
But why is it yellow? Okay, hold on, that's weird. I have to do a different element. I was thinking that was corrosive the whole time because it was yellow, and then I actually looked and I was like, oh, that's a fucking snowflake.
Stop. I allow.
Why is it yellow? I don't know. Wait, does this door open now? How do I get this door to open? Mossmellow Retreat. Don't eat yellow snow. But what if it's flavored? You don't know. Could be like lemon, or it could be like banana, or like a passion fruit blend mixture. This one I'm confused here. Yeah, Mossmellow Retreat. Can't get inside. So it might be attached to one of these other side quests over here. See, this is undiscovered over here. No path. I love that. What is this one? What is this red circle? Oh, it's this man. Bye.
For now.
Yeah, hopefully I saw it's over here, but then I don't know where.
It's still not enough. I
Do I
want
go down
more.
further here? Not fine. Yes, you can. You brought me in here. I'm so lost in this area. When maps like have a lot of verticality, but the I'm sorry. When like the level has a lot of verticality, but the map doesn't account for the verticality, so you can't tell if it's above or below. It frustrates me. Elden Ring's map is like that too.
Did you let go without asking first?
Okay. There's that one. Oh shit. Okay, this.
Come to me.
Alexa, stop.
Okay, what happened? Dude, you should have seen it. He just laid down in bed, so I start the lamp flickering. The room goes cold. He goes, is someone there? Did you grab his feet? You know I did. Instantly goes fetal. Then I pop out, give him the, you're dead, or suffer my ancient curse. He's crying, apologizing. Anyway.
Oh my god.
Get the
They
wire
like
soon.
tortured their
Just
friend.
me through.
It's so fucked
Man,
up.
how does anyone do shakedowns without guns?
Oh come on. None of the other times you ever go that far.
Oh, sure. When I lie around random places, hoping to get picked up and have someone else unlock my hidden interiority, I'm desperate and need therapy. But when it's in a supply capsule, suddenly it's mysterious and rewarding. Double standard much?
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's over here.
Supply capsule. Left, right.
Claptrap. I might actually end your life. Is this a new area? No, this was the final area for the story that I finished on Wednesday. Okay, so that seems to be through like a no, this is the one that's through a door. I feel like I saw this one. Keys. Dude, I'm 49 though. I'm just gonna wait. She's gaming. Is this gaming?
Go ahead. Beg for my attention.
Why so twitchy?
I'll take you where you can only imagine.
Oh my god, we need a new shield. Okay. This is where I was before, and I heard it. It was here. Now where? Ah! Maybe I didn't find this thing. Well, I feel like I heard it, but I didn't find it last time. This actually wasn't that hard, so that's kind of strange. Yeah, it's weird that I didn't end up finding that. That was not very difficult to find at all. Oh yeah, and then this one I started, but there's that guy down there. That's right. There's this random ass mini boss down here. Like the stupid shark guy. What did the other shields say? None of the other ones have spoken so far except for this one. Personally. Wait, where's the Orby? Oh, there it is. Okay. Now, I see the boss guy down here. He's right there.
Feel every inch of this closeness.
So, first of all, there's people over here. Hello. Hello. Other normal human beings. I'm also a normal human being.
What an obedient word you are.
Sorry, not sorry.
What is, oh my gosh. Wow. That breaks through the, that's good to know. Apparently cryo breaks through the, whatchamacallit, the
Show me how close you
crystals.
can get,
The
Nice
the iridium
try.
crystals. Borderlands normal? Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Overwatch man.
All that matters is my proximity.
Overwatch man.
I'll keep you safe. For now.
Hello.
Help.
Hey, I'll never say no to loot. What'd you do to piss off the order anyway?
Well, my wife Sue and I
My wife.
have been pulling a little grift on them. It helps us regular folks get energy into our homes. Guess the order doesn't particularly care for that. I really need to find Sue and get this mess sorted out.
I can get behind that. Any idea where she might be?
Last time I saw her, she was at the ship. I was supposed to hide our delivery packages while she dealt with the order, but if I was caught by those idiots, then... Oh.
She'll be okay. You're working with the best of the best now.
Right.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
They hate your strength, which they cannot overcome. But most of all, they hate your love, which they cannot take.
Oh my gosh, you are my friends.
Commander Rufford, an unusual foe has presented itself. I've never encountered an
Hi.
adversary quite like this. Backup is urgently required to address this unforeseen complication. I don't know about you, but these guys give me the creeps.
Fill it up. Just like that. What's up? Yeah. Do it again.
Oh, your skills are very impressive. I can't wait for you to meet Sue.
Oh, they're all cryogenic now. Of course they are, because I'm using cryogenic now. Even though I've been using, what you call it, corrosive the entire game.
What an obedient word you are.
You will feel my pain.
Stop dodging!
Show me how close you can get, worm.
I just, like, literally just healed. What happens when I get cocky? Tell me.
You see what your obedience does to me? More!
Man alive, did you hear that? Don't
Oh,
worry,
good thing I was supposed to do that.
Sweet Cheeks is bringing in the cavalry.
Please. Please don't scream pet names directly into my brain.
Rescue Sue. Worms. Oh, she don't need no rescuing. She good. Hello.
I found her. Only one still standing by the looks of it. You're Sue, right? Joe sent me to help you.
Sue! I took care of all the packages, but what about you, darling? Are you hurt? Are you okay?
I won't lie, Joey. I'm a little cross. Those unbelievably rude soldiers made us late to the exchange. Well, I had to give them a little piece of my mind, as you can see.
Oh my god, Sue killed everyone! That's amazing!
I don't know how, but those Order goons are on to us. Seems they're still dead set against anyone but the Order having energy in their homes.
Little cross. Talk to Joe.
We started an Order night smuggling op with a guy named Vito. We get money to help people. It's a win-win. But we won't get paid until Vito gets those packages I hid. We gotta go back out and get them. You want to split up to cover more ground?
I don't hate that idea. Let's do it.
Let's go get your packages.
So what took you guys from bingo boards to grand larceny charges?
Touch that barrel and scream for me!
I was an engineer while she was on this
Purely a
security
business
team.
exchange.
You haven't seen anything until you've seen that woman fight.
My granddaddy started training me when I could barely walk. It was something to do. I just happened to be pretty good at it.
Hashtag lore.
Good is putting it mildly. Between the two
Who's
of us,
lore? Now
we
there's
knew where
lore?
the Order night processes were and when to grab them.
It was actually Vito's idea to return the processes to the people. Folks have power in their homes for the first time since the cataclysm. We'd all be in the dark without him.
Don't stop until I am out!
Hello, smugglers. I am Commander Rufford, and as such I hereby order you to surrender for your state-mandated termination. You should have received that appointment request in your vault calendars.
Like from your job or from
Says
like
here
life?
you're available. Open fire!
This pleases me.
Hearing a scuffle on your end, hon. Need me to come and pick you up?
Got him right where I want him. Idiot worm you are.
I'm good.
This is about my pleasure, not yours.
I'm good.
Now, sweet cheeks, tell me you hid the rest of the packages somewhere sensible.
That's how they get you. The best laid plans are undone by sips. I hear those goods with no
Immediately back up, love it.
What an obedient worm you are.
No, but good things.
Stop until I allow it.
Work-life balance! Get it?
Call this move work-life balance, he says. No, he did not. Hi, driver.
That'll leave us set.
How are you?
Control the anticipation, the way I control you.
Stand on the edge of that? Is it avoiding all that somehow? Crazy. You be doing? Yeah, kinda same. Kinda same. What am I doing in here? Oh, the last package is in here somewhere. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, so now I'm outside the circle. Now this is inside the circle. A cheese festival? That actually sounds really good. Where is this? Could it possibly be above? You definitely don't want to Swiss this. Oh, there it is.
All the way up there? Honestly,
I know what you're
I'm too
thinking
impressed to
about.
be annoyed.
Sorry about the hassle.
We're all set.
Spend some cheddar.
I'm so glad to see you're in one piece, hon.
Well, since I'm the least inclined to get in a scuffle, I can hold on to the goods.
I don't know, man. Cheese turns me into a monster sometimes.
All yours.
Okay, let's get the lead out. Follow me.
The order is still out there looking for us, so stay frosty.
Not your first cheese pun.
Dissidents, I am giving you one last chance to surrender peacefully for your immediate execution.
I saw everyone! Someone in these soldiers!
Yeah, do it again!
I'm fed up with your puns. It would be a real shame if I had a few more puns. Fry everybody! Everybody's okay getting a little nuclear radiation, right? Just a little radiation for as a treat.
You should take better care of me.
Sue, you are stunning. If I didn't have to fight, I could watch you kill people all day.
She just ran in front of my fire like 4 times. She's not stunning. She's an idiot. Oh my gosh, I was playing Halo with Ray, and he kept doing that. He could like, I would like be in the back with like a sniper or something, and he would stand in front of me and get headshot, and he'd be like, "Why, pay attention where you're going?" I'm like, "Motherfucker, you stepped in front of me while I was stationary shooting."
You're the Vault Hunter that's been all over the network.
The Vault Hunter?
The what? Soldiers. Whoever delivers the killing shot gets one foil autograph from the timekeeper himself.
Yikes. Hate to see what you do for a handshake. I love a fight to the death. So poetic.
It's all fun and games until you die of lead poisoning.
Feel every inch of your
Stop eating lead paint. Billy Gooses.
That's what's under there.
Is that Zane's voice actor? Doing double duty?
See what your obedience does to me?
You're annoying,
Finally. Let's find that Vito guy.
Not a single legendary was found. Oh my god, Mass Effect. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Mass Effect games, I wanted so badly to like them because so many people told me I would like them. And I think I just played them 20 years or 15 years or however many years too late. That they just did not feel good. They did not feel fun to play.
Special delivery for Vito. Guessing that's you.
Ah, Joe, Susan. Glad to see you're still with us. But care to explain why you brought a Vault Hunter into my bar? Damn it, if the Order finds them here.
So I can kill you.
We didn't know who they were until just
Feel
a minute
every
ago.
inch of this
And if it wasn't for the Vault Hunter, you'd be without that shipment. People be without energy, and we'd be in an Order prison somewhere.
All right, Joe, I get it.
He kind of does.
I appreciate what you've done for my friends, Vault Hunter.
Of course. They're my friends too.
Here's your payment as promised, Vault Hunter. We just can't thank you enough for helping us. Not that we won't need your assistance again. Probably sooner rather than later.
Hey.
If you have the time, I'll see that you're well compensated for providing them protection.
I'm gonna take this, but I'm not
Vault
gonna do
Hunter, you're clearly proficient in
Alright, this is where I'm gonna
you
call
can
it.
help
I know
Joe
it's
and-
Friday night, but I worked this morning and I am tired. I did everything. I did all the things. I am the bestest and the strongest. You're super sleepy. I'm also super sleepy. I am going to go lay down and play some tiny bookshop and put some Supernatural on until it's time for Pirates. Okay, let's see if anybody's on. If nobody's on, I'm not gonna raid out if none of my friends are on right now. Let me see. No Dirge, no GG. Oh yeah. None of my pals are on tonight. The game, yes, that pistol, that cryo pistol that I was using at the very, very end was the only legendary I got tonight, and I actually really like it. That cryo pistol is pretty legit. Alright, guys. We're not gonna raid out tonight. None of my friends are on, and I really don't feel like hanging out. I really don't feel like hanging out. So have a good night. I hope you all get good sleepies. Tomorrow is with Gigi. Unfortunately, we finished Elden Ring. So we are gonna probably just play some silly games until we find something else to play. So tomorrow is with Gigi. We already know what we're playing, but you guys don't know what we're playing. And then Sunday, I have one game key that was given to me that we'll try out. And unless I get another key offered to me, because I put some applications in for some games. Unless I get another key offered to me, I'll just like pick something at random in my library that I haven't played yet, and we'll just like play that for a couple hours or something. Anime waifu game tomorrow? No, tomorrow's with Gigi. Tomorrow's with Gigi. Sunday is demo day. But I'll figure something out. Oh, excuse me, guys. I'm so sorry. Have a good night, guys. Get good sleepies. I'll see you tomorrow to hang out with Gigi. Okay, bye!